right, welcome to the Gift of Life's One Huge Night Gala, the virtual edition. I'm your host, Adam Cooperstein. I'm so excited to be joining you on this amazing evening. It's going to be such a memorable experience. I'm all decked out for it because I'm really excited to be here with you tonight. I haven't done one of these in a long time. It's so good to even virtually just be together. And while I know a lot of us are disappointed that we couldn't gather in person this year and see everybody face to face and interact, I know we understand the importance of making sure that our events aren't just enjoyable and fun, but also safe for everybody. That's the priority. So tonight's program is the next best thing, right? But actually, might actually be even better because I am wearing a tuxedo, but I'm gonna let you in on a little secret here. I dressed for the party on the top, and then a little casual on the bottom half there with my shorts. So, you know, that's just between us, okay? But the top, it's actually really comfortable. I think I'm gonna do this for the news from now on. Thank you guys again for enjoying our night together. And the other cool part about this is we don't have to wait in line for a drink, which is nice. If you've been to events, you know sometimes all the drinkers crowd the bar and then you have to wait in line. I have a more efficient method. I hope you guys do too. Girls, bring the drinks, please. Thank you very much. My three daughters. Ooh, very nice. Thank you, Jordan. Oh, we have more drinks? No, oh, M&Ms. They're young children. Marshmallows, she's 4. And she snorted. Thank you girls so much for the drinks. Now you can go watch Frozen and enjoy the rest of your night. So tonight, we're gonna have a lot of fun and we're gonna learn so much more about Gift of Life and the response that this organization had to the COVID-19 crisis. And we're gonna hear directly from our founder and CEO, Jay Feinberg, who's gonna give us a real sneak peek into Gift of Life's brand new state-of-the-art Center for Cell and Gene Therapy as well. But we're also gonna witness maybe the most important thing, which is this heartwarming first-time donor-recipient meeting and enjoy an amazing performance that is straight from 2 of the top contestants of Gift of Life's Got Talent, which is our very first virtual talent show that was held this past summer. So by now, you guys should have received your Gift of Life Gala package. I know I got mine over here. All kinds of goodies inside this beautiful orange box. You're gonna be able to enjoy these while we spend the next hour together, and along the way, you can share your thoughts as well using the chat box on your screen. So hopefully you've got your cookie. Don't eat it just yet, and let the girls have that one. Your pen, mask up, very important, of course, and hand sanitizer always comes in handy. And then, of course, we also have this beautiful candle that I'm gonna light tonight and set the mood as well. So use that chat box when you can. Settle into your fanciest sweatpants or shorts like me. Light the candle. Get that virtual ambiance going. Enjoy the cookies. We're going to kick off the evening with remarks from Gift of Life's chairman of the board, Steven Siegel. Steve?
Thank you, Adam. On behalf of myself and the board of directors, welcome everyone, and thank you for tuning in. These are unprecedented times, and I'm so proud of how Gift of Life has risen to the occasion, making sure that all mission-critical operations have continued without interruption. As I know all too well from my own family's experience, cancer does not wait for anything, and that includes COVID. Thanks to Gift of Life's amazing staff and incredibly heroic donors, all stem cell donations have proceeded without delay and were successfully transplanted all over the world to the patients waiting for their transplants. No matter what obstacles we have faced, stay-at-home orders, travel restrictions, flight cancellations, we have overcome them all. Tonight is with great excitement that we get to celebrate Jay's 25th transplant anniversary. He has meant the world to my family, and I know the same is true for so many others as well. Jay's transplant not only saved his life, it paved the way for thousands of others over the past 25 years, including my wife, Wendy. I am forever grateful, and as she is. So fix yourself your favorite drink and sit back and relax. And now back to you, Adam, but be safe, everybody.
Well said, Steve. Mask up. And I'm enjoying my cocktail. It's actually it looks like orange juice, but it's one of those fancy craft beers. Don't judge me. Thanks, Steve, again. And this pandemic really, guys, has shaken every aspect of our lives, including the work that takes place here at Gift of Life. But the team has stepped up to the occasion in a huge way. Please watch.
The coronavirus pandemic has shaken every aspect of our lives. Now, in a world where so many of us are isolated, locked down, or alone, Gift of Life never closed up, scaled back, or shut down. Not even for a minute. Because cancer doesn't stop for COVID, and neither do we. We have been working tirelessly to mitigate the impact of this global crisis on stem cell transplants, ensuring that volunteers donate their stem cells in safe environments, overcoming air transportation challenges for both donors and stem cell couriers, solving logistical challenges associated with stay-at-home orders, interstate quarantines, global travel restrictions, and so much more. Timing is literally a matter of life and death, and all of these essential logistics are handled by our incredible staff behind the scenes without anyone even knowing it.
So let's go ahead and order 200 right now. I think that's
Meanwhile, on the front lines, Gift of Life's medical professionals have been working tirelessly, performing stem cell collections and ensuring that every patient battling blood cancer received their transplant when they needed it.
Somebody is there needing, and I know for myself, if this were my child, I would really hope somebody on the other end would be willing to take that risk. I know it's a lot to ask, but I would hope so for my child's sake.
How could we not let him go through with it? Because there's another family depending on this. So we couldn't say no. It's important.
We even found time to help others, donating swabs for COVID-19 testing to local hospitals such as Baptist Health, and collaborating with researchers and scientists to understand why COVID-19 causes severe respiratory and cardiovascular distress in some people and no symptoms in others. We have been so proud that thousands of Gift of Life donors have stepped forward to participate in our study with Rutgers University, because the diverse genetic markers that match patients and donors are important in unlocking answers. Failure is simply not an option for Gift of Life. But we can't do all this alone. And thanks to the incredible dedication of so many, we don't have to. Even when times are tough, our donors and friends have never turned their backs on Gift of Life. Now is the time to make sure this critically important work continues. It is your support that makes this a reality.
Let's give a round of applause to Aaron and Zach.
Oh, that was amazing. Moving. Passion, the dedication during these most difficult times is something I think we can all admire from Gift of Life. And now this is the part of the program that I find so exciting. It's a big part of why I wanted to be a part of this tonight. It's the donor-recipient meeting. And you may not know this. I didn't know until I first got connected with the organization that the transplant process is anonymous. So donors and recipients don't know about each other, and they're not but they're permitted to meet each other only 1 year after the transplant. So you have to wait all that time. Until then, you're anonymous. And it's such a powerful moment. It's a moment that reminds me and all of us just how important it is to support the work of Gift of Life. So introducing our pair tonight is Aryeh Borkoff, founder and CEO of Lion Tree LLC, a global investment firm focused on media, technology, and telecom. And Aryeh was recognized at last year's Gala with the Gift of Life's highest honor, the Partners for Life Award. So we're so thrilled to have him back with us tonight. Aryeh, take it away.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you, Adam, for the warm introduction. I am excited to have this very special honor of introducing a donor and recipient for the first time. The timing of this event is very special. Even within the most remote and socially distant environment, you can save a life. We strive to connect as humans, and right now, despite this distance, we can come together virtually within this moment. I was first introduced to the gift of life in 2017 when I attended my first one huge night gala the year Shari Redstone was being honored. Getting to experience this evening in its entirety and witnessing the donor recipient moved me, and I immediately knew Liontree had to get involved. Gift of life donors regularly insist that they are not heroes, that being able to give stem cells or bone marrow changed their lives, and that they are grateful to have had the chance to help a stranger in need. But to the patients and their families who are given a second chance at life, donors are most definitely heroes. Tonight, I'm happy to introduce one of those amazing donors to a truly special young man. Seth, who is our recipient this evening, is 16 years old and joins us from Savannah, Georgia, where he attends high school. Welcome, Seth.
Hey.
We are thrilled that you are doing so well and we can share this special moment with us and your mother. When Seth was in 8th grade, he began having frequent nosebleeds and very sudden weight loss. He and his family were shocked and frightened when he was diagnosed with acute leukemia. Seth underwent 4 rounds of chemotherapy, but unfortunately, it was not enough to defeat the leukemia. It became apparent that Seth would need a transplant from an unrelated donor, a perfect stranger. He was lucky enough to have a perfect match in the Gift of Life Registry. His transplant took place at Children's Hospital of Atlanta, 4 hours away from his family's home. On the day of the transplant, Seth's mother, Beverly, shared that the day would be life-changing. She wrote that she was overwhelmed by the gift a young lady with an enormous heart had given her family. She prayed that your donor's life would be overwhelmingly blessed. Seth's recovery took several months and was not easy. But as we can see today, he is doing so well, and we are all thrilled to have this opportunity to celebrate with him. Seth, I know you and your family have been anxiously awaiting this moment, but before I introduce your donor, I'd like to tell you a little bit about her. Your donor is a 24-year-old tax accountant from Dallas, Texas. She loves cooking and is a bit of a foodie, which makes her dog Teddy very happy. She also enjoys traveling and has a goal of visiting one new state or country each year. Your donor joined Gift of Life's registry after watching an episode of the Chelsea Handler Show on Netflix. The guest on her show was actress Kristen Bell, whose support of Gift of Life has brought a great deal of attention to the importance of volunteering as a donor. On the show, Kristen helped Chelsea swab her cheek, inspiring your donor to request her own testing kit online at Gift of Life's website. After sitting on the registry for over a year, she wasn't sure she'd ever be a match. But then she got that special phone call and was ready to go. Your donor said that she always strives to be of service to others. So when she found out she could help, she was 100% in. Seth, it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to your hero, your donor, Jasmine.
Hi guys. It's so nice to meet you too. I'm so happy you're doing so much better. I prayed that you would be okay and healthier, and just that my donation wouldn't go to waste and that, you know, you would thrive after it. So I'm so happy that you're doing well.
It definitely didn't go to waste,
Seth and Beverly are moved.
I'm a little there too. You know, when I heard your age, you were right around the age of my little cousin Savannah. So she also just turned 16 this past month. So it's kind of full circle, and it makes me happy to think that like I could help somebody. And when I think about that, I think of her, and I love her so much. So to me, it's a big deal, you know?
Big deal to me too, and I'm so thankful that you were able to, for me, a second chance, because I can't even begin to explain how hopeless I felt a year ago when I had gone through so much and I didn't know if I was going to live long enough to stay with my mom and my family. And I was just so scared. You have no idea how relieved I am when I heard that I could receive a donor to save me. I don't even know how to thank you.
There's no thanks necessary. I was excited to get the call. You know, I obviously not the best of circumstances, but if there was anything I could do, I would do. So I'm happy that it worked and that you're doing better. And, you know, to me, it's just an emotional part because, you know, I didn't think I would ever get to donate to anybody. You know, a lot of people sit on the registry for years and they never do, you know, a donation. So for me to be able to give a part of myself to you and know that it's helping, it warms my heart.
Jasmine, how does it feel to be a hero at this important time in Seth and Beverly's life and all of our lives? It's such an example for everybody.
I mean, I don't really feel like a hero. I'm just happy that I could help, you know. I didn't feel like it was such a big deal, but for him and his family, it's a great big deal, you know, and thinking about my little cousin who's that same age, if anything was to happen to her, you know, I'd be praying that somebody would be generous enough to do what I did. So for me, it's a great opportunity and I'm happy that it worked and that I got to help somebody.
I am so glad too, because you're the reason I'm still alive today. And I don't get to ask for anyone else to do this for me. I'm so glad that you were able to register and do that. And because of what you did, you've inspired my mom to do the same thing. She's on the registry now too as well, because after she heard what you did, she wants to be that way for another kid as well. So.
That's awesome. I'm glad I could inspire that.
Yeah.
Well, we prayed
What do you think?
for you for a very long time, Jasmine. Seth also went through other treatments and they failed. And this was his shot. And you've completely changed our lives and saved him. And I mean, you have another mom out here in Savannah, Georgia, because I'd do anything for you.
Well, I'm glad I could help, and I pray that once COVID is over, I can come visit you guys out in Georgia.
We can't wait to meet you in person.
Oh, me either.
Well, Jasmine and Seth and Beverly, thank you so much for allowing us to share in such a special moment in your lives. This is what Gift of Life is truly about. Heroic donors giving perfect strangers the most precious gifts of all, health and hope. Their mission is to make every person in need of a transplant to find their miracle match, just like Seth did. And now I am happy to pass it back to Adam. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, Arya, thank you so much for your dedication, your generosity, and most of all, thank you to Jasmine and to Seth and Beverly for all sharing that special moment in your lives with us. I've seen those in person, and I wasn't sure. It's virtual, it's going to be tough, and it was still so emotional and so beautiful. And I'm glad we could all see that together. This is what Gift of Life is all about: saving lives, giving health and hope. And of course, it goes without saying that none of these miracle matches would be possible without the vision and dedication of our founder, Jay Feinberg. And when Jay was battling leukemia in the mid-1990s, he had, I don't know if people realize this, less than a 5% chance of finding a genetically matched donor because people of Jewish background at the time were underrepresented in the registry. Well, today that number is upwards of 80%, thanks to Gift of Life's hard work. Unfortunately, the odds of finding a match for other ethnic groups, though, still really low. For Latinos and Hispanics, there's only a 45% chance. Asians and Pacific Islanders only have a 40% chance. And Blacks, African Americans, and those from multiracial backgrounds have just a 25% chance of finding a match. Gift of Life is addressing these healthcare disparities head on, diversifying the donor registry, hosting a series of virtual healthcare town halls in partnership with the NAACP. And we'd like to acknowledge the leadership of Gift of Life Senior Advisor and transplant recipient Evie Goldfine, and the generosity of our national sponsors as well. That includes Morgan Stanley, Fidelity Investments, McKesson and Rubius Therapeutics. And there's still time for other corporations to join us as well on that prestigious list of town hall sponsors. So if you want to be a part of that, if your corporation is interested as well, you can reach out to the Gift of Life for details on that. Tonight, guys, as we celebrate all the donors and recipients touched by Gift of Life, I want to send a special congratulations to Jay, this year celebrating 25 years, the 25th anniversary of his own bone marrow transplant. And Jay, it gives me great pleasure to introduce a longtime family friend of yours and a world-renowned classical pianist and recording artist, Joseph Kallichstein, with a special message for you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jay. We're so happy you get to.
Nicely done, Joseph. Thank you. Happy transplant anniversary, Jay. Now, a few quick messages from some of your biggest fans out there.
Kill for some armor right now. You're right. We need backup. Yeah, a bunch. You know what? Is that? Yep. Are those? Yeah.
Jay, happy transplant anniversary. Can't believe it's been so long. You're my superhero, Jay. Love you.
Jay, I sometimes wonder what would have happened had you not survived 25 years ago. It would have been a sad, sad time for the world, because what you've done, my friend, in saving people's lives through your great organization of Gift of Life has been miraculous. And I'm so thrilled that you were the first winner of the Charles Bronfman Prize. You set a very high mark, and I'm happy to say, and as you know, many have come along and always trying to reach your level. Many of them have, but none has ever surpassed you. God bless you, Jay. Many, many more happy years of helping humanity.
Jay, mazel tov on this enormous, enormous millstone. It feels just like yesterday that Charlie and I first met you as a young 20-year-old with your mother of blessed memory, as you were telling your story of how you needed a bone marrow donation, and would we all please be swabbed. And we were so blown away by your passion, your exuberance, your love of life, and you're trying to not only help yourself, but help others. Your friendship throughout these years has remained a highlight and is very consistent in my life. While Charlie did not live to see all that you have accomplished and the wonderful person, human being that you are today, and the success of Gift of Life, and the number and thousands of lives that you have saved, and now your involvement to save even more with the horrible coronavirus. As you mark this millstone amidst a global pandemic, we are reminded of how precious one's health and how precious one's life is, and that how we are responsible one for the other. May we continue to go from strength to strength, and may all that you're doing be blessed. Mazel tov again, with lots of love and hugs, Lynn.
Jay, it's a great honor to participate in celebrating 25 years since your transplant. 25 is a huge number. It's about the number of takes it took me to get this video right. I was inspired by you to register with Gift of Life a quarter of a century ago, and I was especially thrilled to introduce your project to the Adelsons back in 2008 when Gift of Life teamed up with Birthright Israel to save lives. I know the Adelson family greatly appreciates the importance of your life-saving work, and they were inspired by you to help fund the wonderful stem cell collection center in Florida. Your example, your passion, and your leadership are extraordinary. If saving one life makes someone a hero, what can we say about a person who has saved over 3,600 lives? We can say thank you. We say we love you, and we say may you continue in your sacred life-saving work for many, many years to come.
Hi Jay, it's Evie. I just want to wish you a very happy 25th transplant anniversary. When you were in the hospital with your transplant, you said that if you survived it, you were going to spend the rest of your life saving the lives of others. And boy, have you done that, and you saved my life. Love you, and thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you do for humanity. Bye.
Hi Jay, from West Orange, New Jersey, the place your search for a life-saving donor began.
We're personally grateful to you and your amazing parents of blessed memory. Your vision and founding Gift of Life has enabled many miracles, giving hope to those in need of a cure and help in finding their marrow donor as quickly as possible.
And now, many years later, you are responsible for having saved thousands of lives. We are privileged to be part of Gift of Life and wish you many more years of good health and success.
Jay, congratulations on your 25-year birthday. You have been an incredible leader. You made a huge impact on many, many, many lives, including my own. From Jill, my stem cell recipient, and her family, and from myself and everyone you've touched, congratulations. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and happy birthday.
Hey Jay, congratulations on 25 years. It's so amazing. You have been the best partner that our organization could ask for. So proud to be working together with you. What we're doing at the collection center in Boca Raton is incredible. We are saving lives every day together, and I look forward to another 25 years of saving lives together. Congratulations, Jay.
Congratulations, Jay! We brought our giant swabs to celebrate your transplant anniversary.
We're so thankful for all the help that you've given us over the years and helping us to find a match for Ezra. We appreciate all that you've done, not just for Ezra, but for all the many, many, many lives that you've helped to save. Enjoy your celebration from the Feynman family.
Bye, Jay. Thank you.
Mazel tov, Jay. I am thrilled to celebrate this milestone with you. I am not only celebrating the miracle that happened 25 years ago, I am celebrating the miracle that you made of your life. You have created an organization that has helped thousands. You are a true inspiration and role model. The best example I know of the power that one person has to change the world. May Hashem bless you with health and strength until 120 as you continue in your vision of Tikkun Olam.
How about that, Jay? I love watching your reaction. That was my favorite part.
Oh my gosh. That was, I don't even know what to say. The fact is that I was aware that a video was being produced, but I really, truly didn't see it until just now. My staff and the production team for the gala really came through and kept it from me, which is very hard to do typically. I'm usually pretty good at finding things like that. I just want to say many thanks to everybody who participated in that beautiful video. I heard that there is an unabridged version, a longer version with additional ones that had to be shortened, and I can't wait to see it. So I'm looking forward to it. And thank you, Adam, for being such a great MC for our gala tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
So, I have to say that it's really so hard to believe that 25 years have passed since my transplant. I often say that when Becky donated her marrow to me, she saved more than one life. And thousands of transplants later, it's certainly true. Becky, I know you're out there, so I just want to raise my glass to you and say cheers. I send lots of love, and I can't wait to see you soon when COVID is over. So cheers. Since that time that Becky donated for me, I have to say that we've witnessed tremendous advances in the treatment of blood cancer. New science and new technology is being discovered at lightning speed, making the difference between life and death for those battling these terrible diseases. And so it's at this unparalleled moment of true possibility that I pledge to you tonight that we at Gift of Life will bring to bear the full measure of our passion, our innovation, our expertise, and our determination to help cure blood cancer through cellular therapy made possible by healthy volunteer donors. Donors for patients who urgently are searching right now, patients like Sloan, who you see on the screen here, a precocious, silly, razor-sharp 3.5-year-old adorable little girl, and Saxon, a bright 18-year-old young man known for his heart of gold and eager to start college and take on the world, and Karen, a sweet, kind, devoted mom and grandmother whose sister had a transplant and now she herself needs one too. Sloan, Saxon, Karen, they're looking for their bone marrow superheroes. Anyone out there, it only takes one person to find a match. It could be any one of us. They need our help, and they need it now to spread the word that a simple cheek swab is all it takes to save their lives. And time is of the essence. Sloan, Saxon, and Karen, you have our complete support and determination to help you get through this. We're here for you. In addition to growing the registry, innovation is also essential in order to help patients we serve both now and in years to come. So with that in mind, and as I conclude my remarks here, I am beyond excited to introduce to you Gift of Life's newest and most ambitious endeavor yet.
For nearly 3 decades, Gift of Life has been recruiting bone marrow donors and making transplants possible for thousands of patients battling blood cancer. Drawing on this expertise, we are now thrilled to embark on the next phase of our work. I'm here at Gift of Life's new Center for Cell and Gene Therapy, located on the first floor of our South Florida headquarters. Here, we'll provide transplant physicians, researchers, and cell and gene therapy developers with the donor cells they need to help more patients than ever before overcome life-threatening disease. The center is a natural extension of Gift of Life's mission to save lives. We already have a registry of hundreds of thousands of healthy volunteer donors, a skilled recruitment team, and highly trained case management staff, not to mention the incredible medical team in our world-class Dr. Miriam and Sheldon G. Adelson Stem Cell Collection Facility. The signature service of our new Center for Cell and Gene Therapy will be our biobank. Here, off-the-shelf cell therapy products will be available on demand for transplantation, engineering for immunotherapy treatments, and innovative research. The cells we collect and store will be donated by a very special group of people in the Gift of Life Registry, people we call super donors, who have common genetic characteristics that can help large numbers of patients in need. The cells donated in our Adelson Collection Center will be taken downstairs to this laboratory where they will be tested, processed, and frozen in liquid nitrogen. Since a patient's biggest enemy is time, we are excited that we will be able to provide the life-saving cells they need exactly when they need them. The center will also collaborate with world-renowned South Florida research institutions on innovations in cell processing, developing techniques for cell expansion, and much more. This facility is a dream come true. and it's the next step on Gift of Life's journey to cure disease through cellular therapy. Exciting times are on the horizon, so get ready, and thank you for being a part of this journey.
And thank you, Jay. What you and your colleagues at Gift of Life are doing is truly paving the way towards a better tomorrow for patients and their families. You inspired me to get the cheek swab, to become a member of the registry as well, and so many more over those 25 years. The new lab looks incredible, by the way. I want to mention to our guests, there's a naming opportunity available for this new facility. Very easy to do. Give Jay a call if you have any interest in doing that. And now more than ever, Gift of Life needs your support. In those boxes, the orange boxes you received, you probably saw this envelope. This is the envelope, looks like this right here. And I would really like to ask that you consider, please, 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 making an additional gift. And so together we can save even more lives and carry on that tradition that Jay started and now and also in the years to come, because we know so many more people need help, as we mentioned before. And for those of you also who would like to send your own special message to Jay to congratulate him or just make a joke, you can feel free to use the chat box or you can send the video to events@giftoflife.org. Easy to do. It's almost time to wind things down for tonight, but we do have two more guests, and I'm really excited to see what they're going to offer tonight in this fun program, and I'm excited to introduce them. First up, Carol Hatch, who donated her blood stem cells 6 years ago, then later formed a beautiful friendship with her recipient, a man named Andy Michaels. And it's interesting that one of the many interests that Carol and Andy share is a love for Native American style flute. Carol shared that amazing talent with the world this summer at a contest that we talked about earlier, the Gift of Life's Got Talent contest. She was a contestant in that online competition, raised funds and raised awareness while we were all really quarantined at home at the beginning of the pandemic. And as the runner-up in the competition, Carol now joins us tonight with a very special performance. Take it away, Carol. Really appreciate it, Carol. It was beautiful. And for our next performance, the grand prize winner of Gift of Life's Got Talent, who's going to be performing live on our next One Huge Night Gala NYC, that's Emily Rubenstein.
She dances the blood-red ballet on cold blue ice. Her fingers feel just as stiff as hay. Her nose is frozen. She dreams of a time that was broken as she feels the music inside. She passes the cones, it's her token, 'cause the further you dance, the ice just gets thinner. She's dancing on a frozen lake that's not gonna last through the night. But it melts with each step she takes as she falls through the cracks, but nobody's noticed. She's dancing the time that was broken as
That was really great, Emily. I'm so proud of you, and I can't wait to see you, hopefully in person, at the next gala. And before we say goodnight, I just wanted to invite everybody to join us for something that's really special. It's the upcoming Steps for Life virtual 5K, run and walk. Anytime between now and October 25th, you can register. You can learn more and register, though, at giftoflife.org/virtual 5K. It's right there on your screen. And I really hope a lot of people get involved in that and become a part of it. I hope the program, I say this, I've been enjoying my drink. I hope that you guys enjoyed not waiting in line for drinks. I hope you enjoyed less talking from people like me. That's a nice benefit to the virtual gala. But I will say that if you want to schmooze more and talk some more and have some interaction via Zoom with each other, this is a cool thing we're doing. There's a special dessert Zoom. It's a Zoom room. And you can meet and chat with other gala guests on there. So you can click the link in the chat box to join for the after party. And these days, hey, you don't get a lot of after parties anymore. So I think that'll be fun. And we know that eventually this will be behind us. And we hope that you will all don that cocktail attire again and join us in person next year at Cipriani, 42nd Street in New York City. We're going to celebrate Gift of Life's 30th anniversary. So it's a big one. The timing is perfect. We're going to have so much to celebrate together as a group and as human beings in general. So it's going to be a really big year, 30th anniversary. I may not wear pants again because I really liked wearing the tux with shorts. So I don't know. I can't promise that, but I'm considering it. I'm going to try it on TV. I'm not sure how that's going to go over, but I really appreciate you all being a part of this tonight. And until next time, until the Gift of Life's 30th anniversary, stay safe, stay healthy, stay strong. Thank you so much for being a part of this tonight. We look forward to seeing you in person again really soon. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.